Howdy, everybody. How you doing? Midnight Cowboy, or Andreas, whichever one you want to call me. Here I am. My first daytime vlog. To be fair, it's still a little bit late in the day, but this place I had to show you. I always come here once a year because it's very close to where I stay, and it's just historical. Now, I don't know all the facts about this place, but obviously they have signs and some information, and I'm just going to take you for a little tour. Basically what this place is, it's a medieval fort. They call it castle in Greek, but I don't think a fort and a castle are the same thing. I am no architect, correct me if I'm wrong. For anyone wondering what that tall building is behind me, it's a Turkish mosque, because where I am in Cyprus is Larnaca, and there used to be a lot of Turkish, well they still are, there's a lot of Turkish streets around here, but then after the war happened, I don't know where they went, probably to the other side. But yeah, let me show you guys, what can I show you? Well, where I am up now, I'm at the top of the fort. There isn't much, but this is where, I don't know if can you see that? There's another one behind me over here. Wait. Oh, that's a really nice view. Let me take a little picture of that. Yeah. Let me take you over here to this cannon. So yeah, obviously, I'm pretty sure you can figure out that they would shoot the cannons from here to protect from ships sailing in from the ocean. And excuse me if my, what do you call it, videography is not the best, but I'm still getting used to this selfie camera and flicking it around. I'm not able to flick to the back camera while I'm recording on the iPhone. But anyway, I know a lot of you asked for a vlog, a beach vlog, but I didn't get to go to the beach today. I woke up too late and we had some other stuff to do. But this is Larnaca Beach. We call it Finigoes, I think. Finigoes, I think I said this in my last stream, but Finigoes means palm trees, which you can see there. So that's why, yeah, it's Finigoes Beach, wherever. I don't know anyone who calls it any different. Let me show you guys some different stuff. There's, I think, a couple of tombs down here. There's also like old weaponry from, I don't know how far it dates back, but there's plenty of signs and information that would tell me. So I'll be reading out to you when I find something. Let me just get us down there. I'll be right back. Also, I don't feel like I have to mention it, but I feel like it's a little worth mentioning. It's fucking hot. Look how drippy I am. And not drippy in the good way. Now, I was going to show you what's in here, but a couple of things. It's a bit dark. Actually, it's not too dark for the picture. It looks darker in person than it does on the video. But if you look behind me, there's some, like, I think they call them steles or tablets. Obviously quite old. I'm not sure how. Actually, you can see it pretty well on the camera. Unfortunately, there's no information in here that I can see. Otherwise, I would read to you guys what this is. But they're obviously some kind of, you know, like for someone who was buried in a tomb or something like that. It might be a tombstone or for somebody important maybe, because they've got more over here. Hold on a minute. Yeah, like here, I don't know if you'll be able to read the inverted writing. Probably not, but it says tombstones 14th to 19th century AD. So these are obviously pretty old. And it's not giving any names, it's not... Oh, medieval knight of Larnaca Castle. Again, I don't think you can read that because it's backwards, but that's what that says. And there's a little barcode, so maybe if I scan that, it will give me more information. But then I won't be able to record the video and listen to that at the same time. So we just have to deal with minimal information for now. Right, where I'm crouching, this is probably one of the tombs where those tablets came from. It's not much to see in there, it's just a dark hole, but I'll do my best at showing you what I can. Obviously, when I flip the camera around, I can't see shit. But let me take you to some of the weapons now, I think. That's where shit gets a bit more interesting. Okay, well, maybe I'll show you guys that in a couple of minutes, because there's a few people going in there now. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, up those stairs. That's where I want to go. But I don't want to, how do you say, vlog and talk in front of people. I find that awkward. I'm not, you know, not a real vlogger yet. Just, so this is still a bit uncomfortable to me, walking around with a camera talking. I like to be away from the people while I'm doing it. But let me see if I can find something else to show you guys before I go up there to the weapons. Oh, actually, one thing that is worth mentioning is, I don't know how often they do it, probably once a week, but they put on theatre shows in here, which is quite nice. Yeah, I've never seen one, but I thought it would be nice to tell you guys. Never know, maybe one day someone from this video watching might decide to come to Larnaca and might want to come and watch a play here, who knows? Okay, I haven't really noticed this before, and I've been in this fort, whatever you want to call it, quite a lot of times. But this looks like an old water fountain. The date on it, 1765, and then it says plus 8K. Not exactly sure what that means, and I'm not exactly sure. I mean, obviously the tap looks fairly modern compared to the rest of it. I don't know if I'm allowed to use it, so I won't. But here we have some more. Ooh, oh damn. Ooh. Oh yeah. I accidentally stopped recording the last video. Never mind. But yeah. It'd be nice if they had some ammo lying around, like little cannonballs or whatever, so we could see. I mean, I guess, judging from the size of this hole, giggity, that they would just be about that big. That's my hand for comparison. Obviously, you guys don't know exactly how big my hands are. Oh, and what's all of this stuff? Hold on. But this doesn't look Greek. This looks like maybe Arabic writing or something. Like this. I'm not sure what writing that is. Again, I don't really know what Arabic writing looks like. Or, you know, I can't read it, so I couldn't tell you. But this looks like what I think Arabic writing looks like. I apologize. Yeah, sorry about that. Some guy was creeping up behind me, and which is kind of weird. I mean, he wasn't being weird, but I just, like I said, I feel uncomfortable doing this in front of other people, at least for now. I'll probably get used to it more one day. But anyway, up this stairs is where the weapons and / museum kind of is. So let's go up this way. Let me show you some guys, some good stuff. Let me show you some guys, some good stuff. Let me show you guys some good stuff. It's been a long 24 hours for me, by the way. Sorry if I sound a bit unenthusiastic. Hold on, I just want to make sure nobody's in here. I think we're alone now. Okay. Where should we start? Where should we start? Glazeware. Some plates, some bowls from the years 15th, 16th century AD. So I think that was the same as those tablets, tombstones downstairs. What's this over here? Metal household utensils, 18th to 19th century AD. Okay, so these are quite a bit newer. Actually, makes me wonder, why don't people have metal plates? Because glass is delicate. I mean, I guess the glass plates look a bit nicer if you're talking about aesthetics, but surely, actually, I don't know. I don't know enough about plates and pottery. Ignore everything I'm saying right now. Here, we have some firearms from 18th to the 19th century AD. Let me see if I can get you. I'm not sure what guns these are. Maybe repeaters, muskets. Oh no, musket is more like a pistol. I think that's a musket. No, wait. Musket is the long one. I should know this. I play a lot of freaking video games. But yeah, I wish I could tell you more about each individual weapon, but unfortunately I'm no expert. Caterina Cornano. I'm not exactly sure what that's meant to be up there. But here we go. Some weaponry, some swords. I like that one. That one looks kind of cool. Some helmets. I'm not exactly sure what this pokey stick is for. I mean, obviously probably to poke someone, but why you need a pokey stick when you've got a bunch of swords? And I guess down here, these are just some pretty old blades without the handles. I'm hoping I'm getting this. Ooh. And here, Gothic and Renaissance architecture from 13th to the 16th century AD. I'll get a little bit close to show you each some pictures. I don't know if my reflection is going to ruin anything. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think you guys can see the pictures the best. Oh, maybe it's better if I do it that way. Yeah, I think these are just, so what's this? Nicosia, which is the capital of Cyprus. Hagia Sophia, west side, from 13th, 14th century AD. Okay, cool. So I think this is just pictures of old churches and other places kind of like this, but around Cyprus. Man, I'm shiny right now. And in here we got some more pottery, or I don't know, do you call this pottery when it's just plates? Who knows? I'm sure someone does, but not me. Let's see, there's one more little room with some pictures I can show you guys. Oh, and actually some, what are these? Our Lady with Baby Christ. This is what I was just reading from, I think, yeah. Representation of the Holy Altar. It doesn't say what year these are from, maybe they're not too sure. Fruits and, but I can't read the first word, so I'm not exactly sure what that is. I can read Greek, but I don't always understand the exact word I'm reading. I think that's it for in here. I mean, for the castle, fort, whatever you want to call it. There are some more pictures, but it would take me forever to read you out each one individually and point at all the pictures. I think you guys get the gist. And obviously, if you really want to find out more, my God. If you really want to find out more, you can just Google Larnaca Fort, wherever. What's this? Oh, no. Okay, well, in case you didn't know, this is the shape what Cyprus looks like. Oh my God, it's so confusing when it's inverted. I don't know which way I'm moving my arm. But anyway, I could read the legend thing and figure it out, but my God, look how sweaty I am. It's really hot in here, and I might have overstayed my welcome because the guy let me in here for free. They always do, and I don't think he minds if I wander around a bit longer than I said. But, you know, when someone's nice to you, reciprocate it back. Be nice back. I don't want to take the piss. So, let me just pause this here. I'll pop out and show you what the castle looks like a bit from the outside. Well, I'm outside the castle now, and I don't know how long it's been there. I'm sure it's not new, but right there, I don't want to get too close because it's the door and people walk in and out. Can I zoom? Oh, it won't let me zoom. All right, fair enough. But that, again, looks like maybe Arabic writing or old, I don't know, Turkish. Do you have your own letters? Because whenever I read Turkish stuff, it's always like English letters, but just, you know, how lots of languages are. Not every language has their own letters. This is how far it stretches. It's not huge, but let me take you around. Obviously, we've got the beach right here. Very close. I mean, you guys saw that from the top anyway. Well, there's a fair few people here, and actually, it's a bit windy. I hope this part of the video is not too muffly. Yeah, I'm around the other side of the castle now, the back. Like, this is opposite that door I just showed you. And I think for here, that's pretty much it. There is a place I want to take you to as well. Pardon me, I got the burps. St. Lazarus Church. It's really not far from here. If I get to a certain point of this street, you might even be able to see the top of the church from where we are here. Actually, I should have tried to see that from the top of the fort, but never mind. Let me see. No, I don't think we're going to see it from here. The buildings that are in front of it are too close and too tall. But it would be somewhere down that road. Maybe I can go there tomorrow or the day after. But probably on a day where I'm not at the beach is when I'm going to go there. But I want to show you guys that place at night and in the day. Because at night, it's lit up very pretty. Like, it just looks really pretty. It's a nice vibe to hang out. So I thought I saw somebody I knew. But yeah. I think that's it for the vlog. Let me cross the road before this guy runs me over. Hold on. And then, what can I say? I think that's it for this video. There might be a second vlog today. Depends if I feel like recording later on. But for now, this is Midnight Cowboy. Oops, I'm standing outside the front of someone's house there. Doesn't look like a house, but it is, I can promise you that. But anyway, damn, I'm hot and tired. thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I know I have a little bit of low energy and I'm tired. And I'm always like, I don't know, but whatever. I don't want to walk the rest of the way home like this now. I've got a 5-minute walk and my arm is starting to hurt from holding this up for too long. So let me end the video this way. But yeah, thank you to everybody who watched this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned a little bit about something about Cyprus, at least in that little fort. There's probably more places I can take you that have more detailed explanation of what kind of things that we're looking at. But I didn't get to go there today. All in due time. I've still got a good, like just under 2 weeks. I've only been here 2 days and I'm here for 2 weeks. So we got plenty of time. But yeah, thank you everybody. If you enjoyed and you're new here, maybe you want to subscribe, see the rest of my adventures while I'm down here. Give the video a like if you learned something. Or if you just enjoyed the view of the beach, who knows? Or if you just found it funny how incredibly sweaty I am. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Midnight Cowboy, Andreas, out. Adios, people.